Hi guys, we've got a Suzuki Jimny in with a four-wheel drive, one light on the dashboard, so it selects four-wheel drive perfectly. When it goes to select two-wheel drive, it seems to select it, but then the four-wheel drive light flashes. So let's get into it and have a look. So we're going to code read the four-wheel drive system on these. I think I've shown before. If we hold these two buttons down and then we can press this 5 times in 5 seconds, and then we'll get a blink code. It'll just keep repeating, so I'll let it start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's code 65. So if we look that up, we can find out what code 65 means. So the code 65, I'll put a list of the codes on screen so you can see, but code 65 for us relates to the vacuum sensor, which I'll grab a torch and I'll show you. Come down here. I have just taken the 2 bolts off this so we can move it back so you can see it a little bit better. But this assembly here is all to do with your front automatic locking hubs. And this bit here that my hand's on, that there, I don't know if you can see that, this effort here, this grey unit, I think it's meant to be grey, that's your vacuum sensor. So what we're going to do is just measure the vacuum going to it with a vacuum, like a vacuum tester, just to see, because although it's got a fault code in there for the vacuum sensor, I suspect 9 times out of 10 on these it's not the actual sensor, it's because it hasn't got enough vacuum or there's a leak or something like that. So we've got our vacuum tester now on the pipe that would normally go to the sensor. So when I start it up, we should see, in fact I don't think we should see anything until we select four-wheel drive. We'll select four-wheel drive and we'll get full vacuum. So I don't think that's right. We've got quite a partial vacuum on that, trying to pull the hubs into the lock position. If I put it into four-wheel drive, we'll see what it does. So I'm selecting four-wheel drive now. And it should give us full vacuum for about 10 or 12 seconds though, if memory serves, and then it will reduce back down again to nothing. But it isn't going down to nothing. And then if I try and unlock the hubs, put it to two-wheel drive, it should go to 0. Selecting two-wheel drive now. And it isn't. I think that solenoid is stuck slightly open. We'll take the solenoids off and see if we can test them to be 100% certain. Right, okay, so I think we've got to what the problem is. So this is the solenoid assembly and the sensor. It was mounted down there earlier, but now it's out, you can see it. So this one here is your vacuum sensor. And then you've got your 2 solenoids here, one for engaging the freewheeling hubs and one for disengaging them. Okay, at the minute, so these would be the outputs to the hubs, the engage and disengage, and I've got them to 2 testers. So we can see the vacuum. And then we have constant vacuum to here. Now, as you can see, which one's this one? So that one, which is the disengage one, it doesn't really matter, has got vacuum going through it all the time, whereas this one hasn't. They both should be closed at this point. And then when we apply power to them, so these just go into the battery, just a solenoid, and we should see it opens with the power, you get vacuum through to it, set the power away, it should close. This one's got vacuum all the time, and if we apply power to it, we get more vacuum, but I don't think we get enough. And I will swap them round because that gauge does look a bit battered, but see with that one now, it's still got vacuum all the time. And I don't know if you can hear, it doesn't sound as definite a click on this one as it does on the other one. It's a definite click. So, can't get these individually, have to buy them as a pair. I think the centre just comes separately. So we'll get this ordered from Suzuki now. But this needs that. Right, so we got a new unit from Suzuki. It was the cheapest place, to be honest. It was cheaper than they were on the internet. That was fitted. So we're going to go and get in the car now and give it a try. So we'll engage four-wheel drive. Hubs lock in, I can hear them clunking, lights on the dash. Four-wheel drive. Now, that's the moment of truth. Does it go back into two? Yes, and I heard it go back. Two-wheel drive. That is a fix. Don't forget to like and subscribe.